Hey everyone, I'm thrilled to introduce you to our new automation tool called Roller Coaster. So let's dive right in and take a closer look at what it can do. Brace yourself for your eyes burning in 3, 2, 1. Told ya! So here's the plan. We'll connect Typeform to Airtable and we're going to use Roller Coaster not only to check the Typeform answers, but also to update them automatically. Alright, so now let's break it into simple steps. Step 1, we'll connect Typeform to Roller Coaster using a webhook. This will trigger our automation each time someone sets a response to our form. Step 2 will utilize not only one, but two OpenAI API to check and update the answers. This API will work their magic and allow us to perform pretty cool operations on our data. And finally, step 3, we'll save the result to Airtable. Simple enough. Alright, are you ready to get started? First, we'll need to create a new workflow. So go to your dashboard and create a new workflow. We're going to activate it and edit it. How does it work is you got webhook endpoints, and when someone called this endpoint, your logic is going to be triggered. You can test it right in your browser using this input and this body. So if I hit the play button, nothing happened, but I can inspect the value with control space. So those are the value of our body, our params, and our query. And if I just want to output, for example, the params, I can just do this, hit play, and I have the params already available there. Okay, that's pretty fun, but we'll create our Typeform to have actual data. Let's create a new Typeform. And we'll delete this question and add long text. Let's say, how do you find roller coaster? Then I just have to connect my Typeform to my webhook endpoint. And for this, just click on connect, then webhooks, and add a webhook. So this is my webhook, and I'll activate it. And that's basically it. I can answer my Typeform, and this will trigger my workflow. But let's say we want to know what kind of data Typeform is sending through our webhook. So they're most likely to be in the body. So we'll log what's in the body just to test it. Be sure to save your workflow. And I'll have to publish it. Okay, this is the link of our form. What's your name? You go. How do you find roller coaster? Pretty good. And submit. And this should have triggered our workflow. Let's hit F5. And I get all the logs that has been sent. Okay, so now I can delete the log node. So if I knew the exact types Typeform will send through the webhook, I could create it there. So maybe it's some kind of name, which is a string and stuff like that. But seeing this mess, I don't think I want to try it. So what I'll do is copy this entire thing and paste it on the body. And I'll hit play. Even better, I'll check this to automatically toggle the workflow each time I move something. And if I hit control space, I have all the type here. So I can click there and click on auto generate, and it will generate all the type of this object. Then I actually just want to extract this text and this one, but this looked like a big mess. So we'll create a function to do that. So this function we'll call it parse body. It will take the body as an input, and we'll have two outputs, which will be the name and the comment. And so I can use the same trick as before. Use the parse body custom function we just create. And now I have the right value for this. So I should be able to auto-generate it. And now let's extract what we want. So I'll spread this, and the response are likely to be in the form response. Let's spread it again. Okay, probably in the answer array. So I'll get the first one, spread it again. Okay, our answer is right there. So let's just tidy this up a bit. Add and used. I'll connect this thing to this one. And I'll also want the second answer. So I'll just connect this, and I have the comments. So the text, this one goes there, and this one goes there. And I think we are done. Let's save and hit Control Space. Let's trigger this. And we got the good element. So I'll disable the auto test because we're going to use remote API like OpenAI API, and I don't want to trigger it for each time I enter a letter. Let's see if the comment is positive. For this, I'll use an OpenAI API called completion. To use this kind of integration, you must first create some profile. Just save it there. And it's right there. You just have to create new integration, add your API key, and there you go. You can use all the OpenAPI nodes. So I'll take my profile. I'll take, I don't know, this model. And for the prompt, I'll use template node. So we'll give some example to OpenAI, so he know what we want. Let's, for example, say the message is good, and positivity is true, message bad, positive false, then message, our message. So this syntax allows me to inject text from a variable, and then positive space. So our message just create a new anchor, and we'll take the comment. So if I hit Control Space, it's generate this with message pretty good, positive. Well, let's try it. I hit play, and the answer is message unknown. Okay, so maybe this is a shitty model. Let's try the expensive one. Let's hit play. False. Okay. This is not what we want, because okay, our message is undefined because I forgot to copy paste this when I came back. Let's try again. So message pretty good and true. Okay, that's what we want. So how do we extract this? This seems to be an array. I know this is an array because there's a square on the anchor. So I'll take the first one, then spread it, and our text is there. So there's a space. So to trim the space, we'll use trim. And this will remove any space after and before this string. And then we'll just compare this string to the string true. And if it's true, then we'll get a Boolean with a true value. So if the message is positive, we'll maybe add it to our Airtable, but if it's negative, then I don't know, maybe we throw an error. Bad message. So if someone wants to be mean, he'll get this error. Then maybe we'll enhance a bit this message because it's not that positive. And for this, we'll use another OpenAI API, this time edit. And we don't have much choice for the model. So I'll take the comment. And as an instruction, I'll say, make this overly positive. So let's try it. OMG, awesome. Okay, that's actually perfect. So let's get this same way as before. Okay, we get the text there. Pretty good, this is great. Okay, so we get the result we want. Now I'll just put it on Airtable. So I'll create a record, I'll use my profile, and I'll create a new Airtable. Let's create a new base. Yes. So there will be a name and there will be some notes. We'll take the same, the default values for this. And so to send it to our Airtable, so we need the base ID. This is the base ID and the table ID. And for our field, we'll create a new object. And as we saw, there was a name and notes. So the notes will be this, and the name will be this. That's perfect, and we can, I don't know, return the created time. So let's try it, hit play, wait a few seconds, and we got an output. Let's see what's in the Airtable. And we got pretty good and actually pretty excellent. That's very nice. So we just can hit save, and now our workflow is already available. So let's try our Typeform. What's your name? I don't know, Devil. How do you find roller coaster bad? And let's try again. You got the. It's okay, I'd say. Submit. So let's check our Airtable. And it's amazing, super fun. And we didn't get the devil message. So I think we're done. I hope you learned a few stuff. And see you next time.